So last unit, we were given a line, for example, y equals 2x minus 7, and you were expected to create a graph based off of that line. Well, this unit is the reverse. We are now trying to write an equation of the line. When we are trying to write an equation of the line, we need two pieces of information. We need the slope and we need the y-intercept. These first few examples are very straightforward because they give us exactly what we're looking for. They give us the slope, they give us the y-intercept. So remember, the slope is the m value. So our slope is -3. The y-intercept is the b value, which is 9. And we're going to plug that into y equals mx plus b, always only substituting for m and for b. So my final equation is y equals -3x plus 9. Once again, we are always trying to find the slope and the y-intercept in some form or another. So when we are finding the slope of a line, we are counting the rise over the run. So we're going to create that right triangle. So I choose to start at my top coordinate, and I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my rise over my run is -4/5. If you counted in the opposite direction, you would still get the same answer. My rise is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. My run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, which is 4 over -5, same exact slope. The second piece of information that we need is the y-intercept. So for my y-intercept, I went up 1, 2, 3 units. My y-intercept is 3, and my final line is y equals -4/5 x plus 3, filling in for the m and for the b. In this example, we are given different information. We are given two coordinates, x, y. So I'm going to label that my first coordinate. And another coordinate, I'm going to label x2, y2. They actually gave us one piece of information already, and it lies within the coordinate 0, -1. Remember, when the x value is 0, whatever the y value is our y-intercept. So that crosses at 0, -1. We are not given the slope, though. So to find the slope between two coordinates, we're going to use our slope formula. Recall that the slope is the rise over the run. Rise is when we're counting the change in the y values. Run is when we're counting the change in the x values. So that leaves us with the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so I'm going to plug in my values. y2 is -1. Subtract y1, which is 5. x2 is 0. Subtract x1, which is -3. I just got those values from substituting our coordinates. So once I simplify, -1 minus 5 is -6. 0 subtract -3, those double negatives turn into a positive. I'm left with 3. -6 divided by 3 is -2. So my final line is y equals -2x minus 1. In this next example, we're going to write an equation of a line that passes through negative 8, 3, has a slope of 1/4. So it's really nice. We're given one piece of information. We're given that the slope is 1/4. We are not given the y-intercept though. So we're going to solve with what we have. So I'm going to substitute into the formula every single value we were given. So we were given that the y value was 3. We were given that the slope, or the m value, was 1/4. And we were given that the x value is negative 8. We are looking and trying to determine what our y-intercept, or b value, is. So I substituted in 3 values that we were given. So to solve, I'm going to simplify. 1/4 times negative 8 is negative 2. Then I add 2 to both sides to get a y-intercept of 5. My final line, y equals 1/4 x plus 5. This last example is going to be a combination of example 3 and 4. So we're going through the coordinate 4, negative 2, so there's my x1, y1, and 8, 4, x2, y2. I am not given any information. So I'm going to start with my slope formula. So I have a y2 value of 4. I am going to subtract from that my y1 value of negative 2. That is all over my x2 value of 8. Subtract from that my x1 value of 4. So once I simplify, 4 minus negative 2 is really 4 plus 2. 8 minus 4 is 4. I can reduce that down to 3/2. So I have a slope of 3/2. Now we're going to choose any coordinate. We can choose x1, y1, or x2, y2. I'm going to choose my second coordinate because it's positive numbers. And we're going to plug into y equals mx plus b again. So my y value is 4. My m value is what I just found, 3/2. My x coordinate is 8. And I am trying to find b. So I start off by multiplying. 3/2 times 8 is 12. Then I subtract 12 from both sides to get a b value of negative 8. Now that I have all information, I can write my final line, y equals 3/2 x minus 8.